Wapiti.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. In January, a young man from Spruce Grove sustained a very serious spinal cord injury while using equipment at a local trampoline park. The media attention this incident attracted revealed that every day in Alberta, an average of 4 children land in emergency rooms as a result of trampoline-related injuries. Anything that sends 1,400 Alberta children to hospital each year is surely worth our attention. To the Minister of Health, what action have you taken to address the growing issue of trampoline safety in Alberta?
Honourable Deputy Premier.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and to the member for the question. Of course, any time the life of anyone is impacted through an accident that could have been prevented, I think we do owe it to look at ways that we might be able to support those families after the circumstance, but also consider ways that we might be able to work to provide either education or opportunities for people to be informed about ways that they could change and reduce risks. So I'd be happy to follow up with the member opposite if he would like to schedule a meeting, receive some more information from him and other organizations that he thinks might be worth pursuing further conversations with.
First supplemental.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that the latest serious injury occurred at a specialized recreation facility, and given that there's currently no legislation governing these facilities, nor are there any regulatory requirements for staff training, minimum supervision levels, or even basic safety protocols, to the Minister, can you tell the House and all Albertans how your government plans to address these inadequacies?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. The short answer is in partnership with members from the other side who want to work with us, as well as with members from the community. So once again, I'm very pleased to be able to find ways that we can improve lives for Alberta families, whether it's finding ways to increase safety for their children, for themselves, or for the workers who I'm sure were also traumatized by the incident. So I think this is something worth us having further conversations on, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Member.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Given that the majority of these injuries sustained by Alberta children do not happen in these facilities, but rather on backyard trampolines, and given that injuries include everything from sprains and broken bones to spinal cord and traumatic head injuries, and even death, to the same minister, do you see any merit in developing provincial regulations to govern safety as it relates to backyard trampolines?
Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, and to the member for the question. Certainly, I spent many a summer on trampolines as a child mostly, and continue to watch children enjoy them throughout our communities. I think it's important that we do provide opportunities for them to engage in that activity, but I am open to recommendations and look forward to considering options in partnership with all members of this House if it comes to that point, Mr. Speaker. Obviously, education is one piece, and I think that it's important for us to have opportunities in public forums like this today to talk about some of the risks that are involved, Mr. Speaker. So thank you to the member for the question.